Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. And as you can see on the right, now it's time for the Gwent tournament. Okay, how do I get up there? I don't think this is the right building. Just as a reminder, you can tell it's not on this level because the objective is gray rather than yellow. And perhaps I am ignoring the dotted white line, but that's because the dotted white line is very often a damn liar.
This is Beauclair, not some flea-bitten province.
Oh, there's a staircase. And also it's turned yellow now, so I must be in the right area. But again, wrong building. Man, they got a lot of those. Okay, here we are. Just above where I needed to be.
To sign up, we've one slot free for anyone willing to play the Skellige deck.
What's that you say?
I assure you, Skellige is just as strong as the other factions. It shall soon be considered canon. Of this I'm certain.
I don't know. Always been a Nilfgaard man myself. I must give it some more thought.
Geralt of Rivia. Saw a notice about a Gwent tournament.
By all means, you've come to the right place. I am Count Martin Monnier, Organizer-in-Chief. Our tourney's more than mere diversion. We've a mission, see? To spread word of my brother's brainchild, Skellige, a new Gwent faction.
These new cards. Tell me something about them.
Their design embodies the Isle's spirit. The rage-filled potency, the rough, brutal beauty. Famed Skelligers, heroes of lore, berserkers and beasts, ogle us from the cards. Bran Tuirsek is the faction's leader, of course.
And the other famous Skelligers?
Hjalmar and Serisan Kreite, naturally, though not conjoined. Also Hemdall the hero, the venerable druid Ermion. The list goes on.
New deck? Where'd you get the idea? I mean, why bother?
All Beauclair knows me as a great lover and promoter of Gwent. My brother, dead for some time now, was known to be the same. We shared another great passion, travel. Spent a great many years at sea in our youth, marking out our territory in multiple corners of the world. Yet the one that truly grabbed us by the stones were the Skellige Isles. The stormy sea, consumed by a fever, a suicidal awe, dashing itself against somber cliffs. That is the image I retain. It, and others like it, inspired my brother to devise the new faction.
The tournament. Where do I sign up to play?
Right here with me. I've one slot open, but there's a condition. You must use cards of the Skellige faction. You see, I've already asked a great many seasoned players to do the same. Alas, all fear novelties, disdain process, care too much for the climax, for winning. So they insist on playing with their tried and true decks.
Long story short, you need a sucker who'll risk it. Take a stab at proving Skellige's no worse than the established decks. Best way to do that'd be to win this tournament using your brother's cards.
We understand one another perfectly, I see. Behold this trophy, standing stiff and strong. It could be yours if you win.
Not bad. Could look great in my house. On the sideboard, maybe. All right, I'll give it a shot. Play using the new faction.
That is an exceedingly good rub to my loins. Just one small adjoinder. I can only provide you a basic Skellige deck. My brother, alas, gave away or lost many key cards.
No chance I can win the tournament with these cards?
An issue easily resolved. You must simply face local Gwent competitors, win the missing cards from them. Besides, it would be very good practice for the tournament itself. Here, the cards I can spare you. Take them, please. The rest I keep for myself, for I too intend to play as Skellige.
Already got a good enough deck to play in the tournament as Skellige.
Might I have a peek? You do indeed. Come back in 2 days' time then, for the start of the tourney.
I don't fear novelty.
Yes.
I'll play Skellige, sure.
It could help.
I mean, it's not my favorite deck, even after playing it. I do still prefer Nilfgaard.
Did you care, sir? Our sweet shining sun.
But as they say, there are apparently a few more cards I'm missing from the deck. So I should probably go out and get them. I've gotten 14 now, but I need another 5. So who's up this way? And yeah, as you might have suspected, this is going to be a Gwent episode from start to finish. So if you got something against that, then see you next week.
Watch it.
Greetings and welcome, sir. Toussaint is home to the best wines in the world, and I've the best wines in Toussaint.
That's great, but I'm not here for the wine.
Show me what you got. See if something catches my eye.
I mean, I'll look at it. I might have something to sell. In this case, I don't. Yeah, mostly wine, a few fruits, some cheese, looks like. Might as well get rid of some other crap. Now here's why I'm really here.
Care for a round of Gwent?
Like he said, I now have a basic Skellige deck, and I could very reasonably fight this card game using it as a way to practice, as he says, with the deck. But I play Nilfgaard, and that's not likely to change. Ooh, it's got a card from the other expansion. Fancy. And that, incidentally, is the only Skellige spy. Unlike Northern Realms and Nilfgaard, they don't have any native spy cards. Ooh. Interesting card to play ahead of any cards that actually use that. Alright, I'm in a deficit of 11, so one quick Geralt and off we go. Now, it's about time to use the other thing that Nilfgaard does right, which is cycle in cards. Skellige's got a good combination of cooperation cards. And Ceres, of course, is a really, really good card because she calls in a whole bunch of shield maidens who all cooperate with one another. Oh yeah, good time to play this guy. Bye-bye, shield maidens. I think there are 3 shield maidens in the deck. Not just the 2 that he called forth. Ooh. Cooperation plus a warhorn. Not gonna do anything about that, so... Might as well start calling back the special cards. Damn, 2 martyremes. How useless. Well, I am curious. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got all the cards out there. And actually that that leader card he's got is really nasty for my Nilfgaard build. Shuffle all the cards from the graveyard back into the deck. That means none of my resurrection cards will work. Ouch.
The guard brings peace to our domains.
Anyway, I did get a card from that, so I've only got 4 left to go. Luckily, I found all of the cards out in the wilds, so to speak. Oh, Taylor. So mostly what I've got to do is find a bunch of Beauclair merchants.
Sacre bleu! It's a crime. You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
I'm wearing armor.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Alright, well I can sell him some pants. Well, it looks like he's actually got some interesting masks there.
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
Might have to look into that. Oh. Cancelled ability. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh, 3 spies in my hand though. That's nice. Biting Frost isn't as useful as it is for some decks, but overall I think I grabbed a very nice hand straight away. Yep, spy versus spy. Let's keep this racket going. Cavalry Rider. Cooperation card, but it's pretty poor. Well, but he does have the Impera Brigade. Wonder how many he's got. He's playing a lot of cooperation cards, but none of the cards that cooperate with them. Weird. And 10-5. My victory. And now I've got the Bovine Protector out. Sadly, I can't dig out any of my spies from the graveyard, but looks like my opponent is doing the job for me. Thank you, dear opponent. Alright, Black Infantry Archer. Not so bad. Commander's Horn, good investment. For me to kill you with. Wonder if he's got any Scorches. I mean, it's not likely. He does have a Nilfgaard deck with 10s in it. Oh, here goes the other spy. Thank you. Ooh. More Commander's Horns. In the rows that I've got a weather card for. Oh, and there's the last spy card. I say last, but that one's his. Aw, damn. I was hoping he would kill the spy card. Then I could resurrect it and get even more cards. But as it is, about time I deflate that back row of his. Ooh, there's another Impair Brigade. Too little too late, but there. Oh, that's his spy card. But I think I'll save what else I've got here for next round, just in case. Alright, fair enough, but I've got 4 cards and he's got 2, and one of them is a Scorch that he cannot help but play straight away. Interesting. I feel like third round's a bit late for bringing out the spy cards. 2 Scorches! He has a powerful Nilfgaard deck, and he has 2 Scorches. I've got 1 and I barely use it. Boy, some people think Scorch is just the king card of the whole fucking game. King Annoyer, that's more like it. Alright, so that thing I said about Beauclair clearly false, because the other 3 cards are far away from the center of the duchy. One's in the tourney grounds, so apparently I missed out one of the merchants in the area. Oh good, it's dawn again.
Like it.
Geralt Permanentation! Welcome, Sir Geralt. I've heard tell of your accomplishments.
Need a bit of grooming.
Well, not really. What I need is a bit of Gwent.
Gwent, maybe we could play around.
Don't worry, I'll keep my shirt off. Yeah, I didn't miss this merchant, I just didn't realize that for once the barber plays Gwent. Oh, that's nice. And with 3 spies in the hand, I'd say that's good enough. My opponent's Skellige. Let's go with that then. Oh, now here's a good deck to play mushrooms on. Bunch of young berserkers. Ooh, and Ermion, who is himself a mushroom. Ooh. Yes, and they got replaced by 8-point cards that cooperate with one another, so now they are 16-point cards. Now if he had a Warhorn, that would be something special. As it is, 16 becomes 32. Most of that's coming from my deck. And so, hero card or no hero card? Hero card. And now that we are trading cards once again, let's dig out my spy card before he has a chance to use his leader ability. And yeah, that's another Commander's Horn character. Ooh, Bovine Protector. Double ooh. Decoy. Wonder why he didn't use those in the first round. As a full adult Berserker, turns into a much more powerful bear when given the chance. Ooh, bad time to play that card, friend. Good time to play some longships, though. I'll say that much. And now, before my opponent can use his leader ability... Oh. I know it's coming. And I am here for it. Now I do have the rain card, so I don't have to throw this round. But I am waiting for him to actually play that spy he stole. He's only got 2 cards left. He has to play it soon. Well, that's a nice function. So is this card. There it is. Last card. Interesting ploy. Whoa, what? Now how is that fair? You've got 2 dandelions. More to the point, why did you play 2 dandelions? They don't overlap. But now that you have 0 cards left, I will have to throw the second round, as it turns out. And Skellige means he gets 2 cards back, which I'm sure he's very pleased with, but... I win. With a Bovine Protector and Olgierd. What a weird combination that is. But then again, Bovine Protector and anything is kind of weird. Alright. Next card is in Castle Ravello. I have to say, tracking down these cards is a lot easier when you've got an objective marker for each one.
Lamet, my friend.
A tip of the hat to the Tourney's victim.
Alright, just in the corner here. Who have we got? What do you sell?
Burning stuff here.
Lovely. Welcome, wanderer. In need of herbs, perhaps? Wort for a sore stomach, or...
Prefer willow bark or iris root for stomach aches. Wort can cause dizziness, nausea.
Forgive me. It's just that you do not have the look of one familiar with herbs.
What looks that? And looks deceive anyway. Me, I'm not out for common weeds that grow in any meadow. Need rare ingredients. Can you help me out, or should I move on?
You must judge for yourself.
Meant no offense.
And I took none. I should be the one to apologize for judging by appearance alone. Tell me, your knowledge, how did you gain it? From an herbalist living nearby?
No, from somewhere a long way off. Kaer Morhen, northern Kedwin.
Gods! That's the continent's other end. What are you doing in Toussaint?
Same thing I do anywhere. Killing monsters.
And playing Gwent. And I'm all out of monsters.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Aroma. Lovely.
Alright, Nilfgaard versus Nilfgaard. See how she plays it. What else can I sacrifice? Ah, damn. Just the 1 spy card. So if that's enough, I do have a decoy. But yeah, she's kind of overstating things by saying continent's other end. I mean, it's barely like 3 kingdoms away. You may have noticed from the map, but Toussaint is in the northern reaches of Nilfgaard's empire. There's a lot more empire further to the south. It's kind of sad, first round there. But hey, got a couple of spies out. Yeah, and one other thing about the continent, there is this giant mountain range to the east. And nobody knows what's beyond it. I mean, I guess you could make the qualifier that Europe is defined on one side by a mountain range rather than an ocean, and that's fair enough. And I imagine that is partly taken from Europe, the nature of the Witcher continent, I mean. Interesting choice. Nilfgaard does have some good front row options as well. That being said, it is more diverse than a lot of other decks. It's one of the reasons I like it. Oh, now that's just kind of sad. Hadn't even played Geralt yet, so his poor dragon was able to do nothing. Anyway, let's bring our ballista back in. Or heavy scorpion. Jeez. These NPCs and their scorch cards. It's like they don't know how to rely on anything else. I mean, they also use the hell out of the spy cards, but that's fair enough. Spies work. Spies get you more cards. Scorch is just annoying and can backfire. Anyway, one more card until my Skellige collection is complete.
Lamet, my friend, it's common knowledge.
So let's see what we've got here. Fringolar. One more merchant in Fringolar.
I'm to have a little sister.
Alright, and I was given a deadline of 2 days, but it's only been a few hours since then. So we're going to have to be doing some waiting.
What's that?
Let's get straight into it.
Gwent, interested in a round or two?
Alright. Good old-fashioned Northern Realms. Torrential Rain will come in handy. Commander's Horn, always nice. Although that depends on what else I've got here. I'll stick with this, I think. A couple of spy cards, not too bad. Ooh. Looks like I got this decoy just in time. Getting a good old Dijkstra into the hand. Taller coming out next. See, he does the same thing that I do. Always start with your highest value spies. Because if your enemy is going to do anything about it, they're probably going to go after your spy card, the first spy card that appears, not chance that another one will show up. Anyway, so yeah, you managed to use a resurrection card to bring one of your spies back. I was able to steal my spy back from you. Oh, more decoys. Wow, this is going to be a large hand game of Gwent, I can already tell. Unfortunately, I'm all out of decoys. But I do have more cards than my opponent does. Might as well go match for match here. See what he does. Investing in all the rows, I see. Well, I can do something about that. Damn, all the rows. He is not allowed to have any more Commander's Horns than what he's got. There are only 3 of them in any given deck. He's still going for it, though. That's interesting. Oh, well, that's a good reason to go for it, I suppose. I'd play Frost, but it's not a good time for it. As it is, we are going neck and neck here. Interesting, interesting. And fair enough. Do I want to still keep going? Got a bunch of resurrection cards left in my hand. Do I want to spend any of them to win this round? No. He gets one more card, but I've still got a bigger hand. And I can start playing more spies to draw even more cards. Alright. One more siege unit wins me the round. 5-3. What else do I want to do? Well, I want to get Taller out. He's only one. He's the best spy in the whole game. And that got me another hero card and my last native spy card. It's worth... or, well, excuse me. Apparently I was thinking of some other spy card, because that's the last of my spy cards. Alright, he's got 31. Partly my fault, but that's okay. Because I got 31 and I win ties. And that's that.
What a story!
Never fear, Skellige's here. Because I've got all the Skellige cards. Now, only thing left to do is play and win that tournament. I may have to wait a while to do so, though. Still only 11.
I feel faint. My head.
What have we got here? Alright, still wants 2 more days. I've wasted enough time running around that I don't think I'll need another 2 hours. Okay, good. Objective has updated.
Excuse me.
So, it's time to see what Skellige can do. Of course, I've played with this deck before. I've beaten the game several times and done this Gwent tournament each time.
Action since time immemorial, Gwent's had, and it's a buggering state.
Gwent was perfected by dwarves or centuries of play. Not about to accept some new bloody faction.
Dover says 4
Yes, sir.
Gwent's had,
Do you like it here?
and stay that way.
How might I aid you?
Appears to be a bit of a ruckus out here.
Gwent was perfected by dwarves or centuries of play. Not about to accept some new bloody faction.
Richard means trouble.
So how the heck am I supposed to get in and start this?
Says 4 factions since time.
Take care of yourself.
I mean, they're clearly blocking the way here. Okay, there we go. Snuck in.
There you are. A pleasure to see you again. The Skellige faction, how do you find it?
Eh,
Honestly, not one of my favorites.
Yet I believe you will easily win the tournament wielding it.
Any specific tournament rules? Mind giving me an overview?
Firstly, might I introduce the contestants? Superb Gwent players all, hailing from the world's farthest corners. Hammal Ochen Dankbali, an Offieri merchant. Eric van Frog, a patrician from Novigrad. And lastly, we are proud to welcome a Skelliger.
You blind? Not Skelliger, damn it!
Naturally, no offense meant. Agnetha Skolt, her ever-charming Isle temperamented evidence, along with assorted beats, baubles, ropes. As to the rules, they're simple. Each player adopts a faction they cannot change for the tourney's duration. Lose a match, and you're eliminated. The winner from among you shall advance to the semi-final to face the winner of the tourney's previous edition, His Excellency the Ambassador of the Empire of Nilfgaard, Master von Hin. The winner of that match shall in turn face none other than me, your humble servant.
Hands off our Gwent!
No new fucking factions!
Protesters have gathered outside. Quite a few, it seems.
Hands off our bloody game! We didn't want any new factions!
Money, you dozy cunt! Stop diddling with dwarven tradition!
Change cannot always please everyone. Gwent traditionalists resent my efforts to expand the canon to include Skellige, but we shall pay them no mind.
Mind telling me what factions the others will be playing?
It is no secret. Eric van Frog will play the Northern Realms. His Excellency, in a flush of patriotism, chose Nilfgaard. Hamal Ochendagbali will play the Monsters deck, and Agnetha Skold has chosen Scoia'tael. Yours truly, of course, shall await the winner with a Skellige deck. I'm determined to prove its value.
Ready to start if everybody else is.
I invite you to join me on the terrace. The Herald shall soon announce the tourney's start.
Let the tourney begin! In round 1, Agnetha Skolt faces Eric von Vrog, and Geralt of Rivia plays Hamal on Gangbali.
Let's grab a table.
A wager would you wish to make?
What did you have in mind?
Weapons do I collect, and your sword of silver my eye has caught. Should I win, I should take it. Should I lose, to you another equally precious shall I give.
All right. So be it.
I mean, I wouldn't want to wager Arendite normally, but I'm gonna win, so who cares? Right, so getting some neutral faction cards out initially here. Kambi. Oh, it's got the same sort of delay that the Bovine Protector has. Bir Nebran brings back a card. Not much useful otherwise. Yep, 3 Shield Maidens. And Ceres, naturally. Should also get Ermion, and maybe Hjalmar. This deck doesn't have too many hero cards. So, a couple of useful ones would be... A couple of those would be useful. Olaf. 12-point card. Damn. Might as well get that guy in. Right, get the cow for the Bovine Protector. Alright. Light longships. Berserkers. 4-point card that does nothing else. No, thank you. 6-point card that works as an unrestricted light card. Interesting. War Longship. That's good. But now I've got 25 unit cards. It's a bit much. Especially if I want some young berserkers. But you know, you don't have to play the minimum. It's just that if you want a specific set of cards out of your hand, then you should keep it low. Keep it down to 22. I do want some Martyrim, and I do want some Skellige Storms to screw with my opponents. Couple decoys, never hurt anybody. Might be a bit much, though. No Impenetrable Fog. The Skellige Storm cards are going to be enough for that. Scorch. Brain fart with the name a second ago. Alright. Maybe not the cow. I do have that Phoenix card, or whatever it is. Bir Nebran. It's good to have a card or two with an unusual property. Take the opponent by surprise. Ermion. Gotta keep Ermion. What else can I do here? I mean, there's only the one Berserker. And if the other young Berserkers are all in the middle row, then effectively between Ermion and one of the Martyrims I've gotten enough to count for that. Anyway, So, yeah, actually, there's Krakon Crate and King Bronn. Get to choose between 2 leaders, and I'm choosing King Bronn because that means I get to play weather cards defensively. Because I only suffer half of my point value getting lost in bad weather. What else can I drop? Maybe the light longships. I've got enough cooperation cards. Alright, that's got me down to 25 over 22. Krakon Crate Warriors are pretty good. I think I'll want to keep Combi, if nothing else, just to see what happens. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Going up against a monster deck. Damn, I don't need that many decoys against a monster deck. What else have I got here? Oh, I've got Ermion and a young Berserker. Not going to need so many cooperation cards when I've only got 1 of each, so... Clan Drummond Maiden can go. Oh, strong start there, buddy. Right. Let's waste some time, catch some Scorch cards using my most useless cards. And, you know, I've got Resurrection card in the hand, might as well put it to good use. Why does the AI always put that on the ranged row? It makes no sense. Anyway, one thing the decoy does get me is another chance to use a Resurrection card. My opponent has passed, oddly early. So let's use my other cooperation card to win the round. Oh, damn it. Of all the cards to survive from round to round, it just had to be Dandelion, huh? Yeah, this is gonna suck. Oh, actually, it's not gonna suck as much as I thought it would. Thought you'd have a better front row there, buddy. That's fair enough, I suppose. But yeah, you can't do the reinforcement card if that's the best you've got. Oh no, Skellige Storm. Oh, I mean, that does help him quite a bit. But that's also why I got some clear weather cards, you know? Oh, this is not looking good for him. I didn't get the best draw, but he got a horrible draw. Horrible. Damn.
Good match. Thanks.
And upon your victory, congratulate I you. What drove me to wager a sword against you know I not. Clearly to guide me the universe ceased. Here, you may it serve well.
I'd never have lost if you hadn't cheated.
And my land folk who slander like that don't live long, because we don't let them. Accuse me of cheating again, and I'll cut your tongue out.
Enough. Hands to yourselves.
As Gwent is a gentleman's sport, we expect all its players to demonstrate impeccable manners, and we cannot tolerate any disturbances. Thus, by decision of Count Monnier, the contestants from Novigrad and Skellige are hereby disqualified.
Gentlemen's sport. Well, I'm a lady, and we ladies don't give a flying fart about a tourney where any measly prick can accuse us of cheating.
With round 1 completed, the standings are as follows. Agneta Skolt and Eric van Brogg both disqualified. Geralt of Rivia has defeated Hamel Ongenbali of Ophir. In the semi-final, Geralt shall face the defending champion, Ambassador Von Hind.
I am honored.
Well, that was a bit surprising. Yeah, going up against Novigrad now. It's gonna be interesting. Well, got 2 on-crate warriors. That's gonna be useful. Yeah, that guy only builds up the back row, and I didn't really have any back row cards to build up, so... Alright, let's see here. Let's get going. Yep. Man, it's gonna be weird playing against an opposing deck with more cards than I have. But this is what my opponents have had to deal with. Ooh. Guess I'll take it from here. Interesting choice, though. So, let's start things out by keeping things interesting. Play some bad weather. Bulk up the front row a bit, perhaps. See what my opponent does about it. Don't suppose you've got any scorches in that giant hand of yours. A lot of hero cards. That's to be expected. Should probably hold back that last card of mine. Oh, now this is tempting. I don't have too many resurrection cards, so I've got to make the play. And he'd have used Scorch by now if he had one. So let's sit back and see what happens. Fair enough. Well, that's not enough to win. Drawing his spy back. Trying to get even more cards. There we go. Alright. But I do start in a good space. 21 to nothing. He's got 4 cards, but let's see what he can do with them. Oh, I'd like to save this round and scorch something. But as it is, the best card on the table is mine. Gotta trust my luck here. Oh! Luck is with me.
Your Excellency, a pure pleasure to play you.
The pleasure was mutual, I assure you. Congratulations, Witcher.
Stop desecrating Gwent!
Oh, this again.
To any and all new factions.
Seems there's some trouble brewing.
Scoot, all of yous! Off your asses and hide to Skellige, ye ale-loving seal slurpers.
Please remain calm and stop the verbal attacks.
Stop your mum from fucking ferrets, Monier, and hands off our Gwent!
Maybe instead of hollering threats, you ought to just explain what it is you want.
We've said it plenty of times, yet no one ever listens!
Got me listening.
Gwent's an ancient pastime. Its rules were set ages ago.
Exactly. Determined in keeping with the laws of nature.
There should be 4 factions. That is the optimal number. We'll not tolerate the introduction of any others. It would disgrace the tradition.
Aye, leave our Gwent the fuck alone.
Enough of this! Didn't come here to jabber, but to break fucking heads in defense of tradition! Come on, lads!
Alright, if you want your head broken, I can see to that, too. It's not a Gwent tournament without someone getting punched. Man, they went down fast. Expected that to take a little longer.
Cooled you off a bit?
Fuck. Seeing triple. Quadruple, even.
Enough! I shall summon the guard.
I got this, Count. Sure, you can shut this tournament down, but there'll be another, with who knows what new rules. If you don't like them, don't enter. Play somewhere else however you want, but you'll never stop other folk from playing however they like.
Bollocks!
Like my good friend Zoltan Chive says, if one says you're talking bollocks, they could be right, they could be wrong. But if multiples say you're talking bollocks, well, you probably are. So let's take a vote. Who else here thinks I'm full of it?
Zoltan Chive? Haven't seen that rascal in ages. How's he doing?
Was in Novigrad last I saw him. Be glad to tell you more over a flask of something strong.
Attention, everyone! Our outing's taken a new turn. We're to sit and drink vodka with Zoltan's pal.
Gentlemen, wait. We've still the final round of the tourney to play.
I know. Fuck that. I, Yaki Raffiberg, do hereby declare my participation in this tournament. And I demand to play the victor. We'll settle whether this Skellige faction's worth a flaming bag of shite once and for all.
Agreed, but please, show some patience. We must first play a pre-final.
In the pre-final, Count Monnier, representing the Skellige faction, shall face Geralt of Rivia, also playing with a Skellige deck.
My brother's dream has come true. Skellige in the final, and played by both contestants.
Good luck.
Tournament's taking an interesting turn. I'm guessing the dwarf is going to play Scoia'tael, so we're never really going to go up against a Northern Realms deck. As it is, we've got 2 war longships. That's good to see. And Ceres, definitely good to see. I don't think I need of course. I grab Ermion, and the card is replaced with is the one that he powers up. Oh, I got that Phoenix or whatever it is. Let's play it, see what happens. Can't wait. Alright, Clan Drummond. Now he does not have the anti-weather Skellige leader card. So I am free to play weather cards against him to my advantage. What have we got? What have we got? 11. Damn, and a hero card. Heimdall. Fucking Heimdall. As in, from Nordic myth. That Heimdall. Interesting. Alright. How do your ships do in lousy weather, huh? That's what I thought. This is the second round, so I might as well go all out. Bring Ceres and her crew. Ooh, I love the sound of that. Ooh, do not like the looks of that, though. Nice counterplay. But I ain't done yet. Got a shield maiden of his own. And with the Bard in the back row, the card has the proper value it should have in this weather. Yeah, I'll risk it. Alright, 52. Only got a weather card left, but it's not a weather card I want to play. So we'll leave it at that and win. 52 to 43.
Congratulations! The best man has won, playing the best faction to boot.
Thanks. Good game.
Skellige won! What a bundle of pish! Tournament's not done! Now, it's my turn.
That is what we agreed. Let us resolve our differences here and now.
Now to determine the ultimate victor! Geralt of Rivia, playing the Skellige faction, shall face Yaki Raffiberg, playing...
Scoia'tael!
Let the better man, or dwarf, win!
So is the idea that there have been 4 factions used at any one time throughout the history of Gwent? Because I have to say, what can I get rid of? Oh, I like them all. Let's keep it all. But yeah, Scoia'tael has only existed like within the last decade of the Witcher setting. The elves have been around as this sort of faction alternative for a long time. But they didn't call themselves Scoia'tael and work as commandos and guerrillas until very recently. Not to mention some of these cards are of people who only rose to prominence during the Nilfgaardian Wars. Yeah, in balance, they stand to lose more than I do because of that new, because of the faction leader ability. As it is, they passed, and if I can beat them with one more card. Alright, good. So the whole cards coming out of the graveyard thing, I believe that only happens when Skellige loses a round, which is why that didn't happen just now. What can I do? What do I want to do? Well, what I want to do is get my opponent to play all of his cards, so that I've got something left in the last round. There we go, see? I lost that round, and so I got more cards. Ooh, interesting choice. Saving a Scorch for the second to last card. Huh. Alright, so let's play something that's not in the front row. No, actually, he's already passed. It's fine. There. I win.
Thanks. Good game.
Bollock blusters! What hurts most is fucking Skellige won. But as they say, tough shite. Congrats! Come on, lads! Let's get soused!
No, you must stay, for I wish to treat you all to a tickle. We must toast the premier of the new faction. And if anyone wishes to play a friendly match of Gwent, I see no reason why not. Thank you for everything, Witcher.
No problem. Had fun.
You proved yourself a true Gwent master. Here, the grand prize. You earned it.
Thank you very much, Count.
Thank you once more for deigning to take part in my little tournament. I hope we shall meet again.
Who knows? Farewell.
Why is that called the Victor's Cup?
Is it truly necessary?
It's clearly a statue.
Knights, what are they? Chopped liver?
Anyway, I win. I think it is possible to get through this quest, to successfully complete it, I should say, without necessarily, beating every match. Pretty sure you have to win the first match, but a few of the later ones, less necessary. As it is, though, I did win every match, so I got 1,000 crowns. And the Victor's Cup, which is a statue, not a cup. Nevertheless, let's actually put it where it belongs, on my mantelpiece. Or actually, I think it's just a table by the bed. Mantle is specifically something that goes above the fireplace. But it is what you say in these conditions, that's what I said anyway. Right, over here. Place trophy. On the table it goes. And if the color balance was better, you'd be able to admire it right now.